Hello and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports this Tuesday evening. Hi everyone, I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Here's a look at the schedule for the Oklahoma City Thunder. On Thursday, they'll be taking on Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Saturday, they'll be taking on Chris Middleton and the Milwaukee Bucks. And before we tip off here, it's time to hear from our reporter. Hey, Allie.
Well, guys, the Thunder may be in a rebuild, but the finished product could be special. They've got a lot of picks in the coming years, and they have shown a knack in the draft. In fact, after praising their number 6 pick, Josh Giddey, LeBron James labeled OKC's front office as their, quote, real MVP, praising their eye for talent. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. It's early in the season, but we're already seeing some teams fall short of expectations. Grant, what do these teams need to do to get back on track?
Well, first of all, they have to relax. They can't panic. It's still early in the season. But, of course, it's on the leaders of each team to set the tone. They need to make sure everyone is locked in and on the same page.
I'll look at Orlando's opening lineup. Harris at the 2 with Wagner playing the 3. Banchero and Carter Jr. are down low. And it's Fultz in at the point. And for Oklahoma City, they've got Holmgren, Josh Giddey out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Johnson, and it's Williams in at the 4.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
Back to Fultz. Wagner on the wing. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
When Franz Wagner went 8th overall to Orlando in the 2021 draft, his family was ecstatic. Him and his brother Mo, teammates with the Magic. It doesn't get a whole lot better than that if you're Wagner.
The Wagner brothers, not the only brother teammates we've seen lately, Clark.
That's exactly right, B.A. I mean, how about the Morris twins on the same Phoenix Sun squad? You know, that's got to be pretty special to play with your sibling, I would think.
Here's Banchero. Pass to Fultz. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Carter, a screen on Johnson. Here's Wagner. That one doesn't drop. So the Thunder will take it the other way. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
It always helps when your opponent turns the ball over that many times. I thought it was the deciding factor overall.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
Here's Banchero. He had 19 points in the win against the Mavericks in Dallas. And it's slammed in by Carter.
This is what makes Banchero a difficult cover. His ability to pass it well in screen and rolls.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Now Carter defending. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Johnson finds Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here we go. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Recognizes the fast break opportunity and takes full advantage. Gilgeous-Alexander has a solid feel for the game.
Now here's Fultz. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Mavericks in Dallas. Pass to Banchero. Over Williams. And Banchero with the bucket. And the assist by Wagner.
He can play big and tough. I mean, Banchero bangs his way in.
Outside Johnson. Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Wagner. Fires the 3. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander again. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points in the game. The Magic have gone 2 for 5 here in the first.
And you know, offense has been the problem for the Magic. Near the bottom of the league for several years now. Lack of efficiency for extended stretches.
Fultz. That shot off the mark. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. Pass to Giddey. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Williams, a screen on Fultz. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. And it's Orlando with a rebound. And for the Magic, worst offensive rating in 2022.
Yeah, and the second worst rating in 2021 as well. It's an issue they have been trying to address. It's limited their ability to get back into the playoffs.
His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on, challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points.
Shooting for Orlando, Jalen Suggs at the line for 1.
And for Jalen Suggs, the shot is a work in progress still. His form is mostly fine, but execution and decision-making needs to improve.
Outside Monk. There's 39 seconds left in the first. That's no good. Couldn't get his first one to go. Orlando trailing here. Here's Suggs. 23 seconds left in the first quarter. Back to Anthony. 6 to shoot. Fires from the wing. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Anthony's got his second basket.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll count. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Thunder, hunting for opportunities, leading. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And what do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
They've got Johnson. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Williams in at the power forward position. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going in the second. We've seen the pace of the game ratchet up every year, Clark. Might that trend reverse at some point?
I don't think so, B. I mean, the game is meant to be played fast, and because of the potency of the three-point shot, the skill level of the players, the athleticism, I think you're going to continue to see teams play with a lot of pace because that's easier in terms of producing points.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, it's a new day in Orlando. Magic head coach Jamal Mosley continues to lay the foundation for the team they want to be. A, quote, tough-talking, tied-together defensive team that plays offensively with pace, space, and the pass. Brian, say that 5 times fast.
Well done, Allie. Thank you. It'll be fun to watch him build. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Fultz. It's rebounded by Wagner.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Tipped. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Harris. The Thunder making a switch here. Mann's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Well, the Magic shooting a rough 29% from the field here. Pass to Wagner. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. On the wing, Finney-Smith. There's a screen. There's the three. The shot, no good. The Magic go the other way with it. Their first chance this season playing the Thunder.
They split the 2 games they played last year. Both teams really struggled to find wins throughout the season.
Well, you know, both of these teams know and understand when they face off, it's a very winnable game for either one of them.
15-5.
Three-pointer, Anthony. The Thunder pull it in.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give them that much room. They're unfortunate that he missed that one.
This is a fella who can fill it up. When Gilgeous-Alexander gets rolling, it throws the opponent's defensive plan into disarray.
Anthony outside. And Wagner gets it to go on the assist by Anthony. Wagner's got 4 points this quarter. And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the screen. Inside. Stolen by Carter. In transition, the Magic on the run. Here's Anthony. Oh, it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. Up top, Monk. He's guarded by Anthony. Monk passes to Dort. 1:04 left in the second quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Anthony grabs the board.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
That one a little long.
That's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. There's a screen. Here he goes. Here's Bowl. And a nice finish on the layup.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Anthony. From 8 feet away, buries the jump shot. Anthony's got 9. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he lobs it up top.
A hot IQ play by Gilgeous-Alexander, mixing up the defense and giving it away to a prime shooter.
And so it's Oklahoma City ending the quarter up 10. And it's all due to their...
I think for Oklahoma City, they're finding out anyone can win on any night.
And back to our game. 3 letters standing out. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
On the court for Orlando, Wagner and Banchero at the forward slots. Gary Harris out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Carter in at the center position, filling out the middle. And here's Harris outside, and it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Grant, it's amazing how Holmgren transforms your defense when he's on the floor.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he really makes up for a lack of strength with length and tremendous timing. He has the lateral footwork to defend 1 through 5 as well. And, of course, he can block shots from any spot on the floor.
Carter, good.
Surveying the floor, Gary Harris recognizes when his teammates have open looks and gets it to him.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Offensive rebound, Holmgren. And he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket.
And this offense needed that one after 4 misses to start the half.
Fultz against Gilgeous-Alexander. Carter, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Fultz passes to Carter. Shoots over Holmgren. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Right there. I mean, Carter using his instincts and his motor to track down the miss and convert it into second chance points. That's just really good work.
The kick out to Williams. He can't get it to go. Now Orlando takes it the other way. Up top, Fultz. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Here's Fultz, plenty of space. Gets a very good look and converts. Fultz has got 6.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's such a clever player in pick and rolls. Gilgeous-Alexander is unpredictable and understands how to attack defenses.
And he lobs it up.
I mean, did you see the strength and force? I mean, that's what puts Banchero ahead.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Holmgren, outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. They set the screen, takes the 3, and it's Orlando with the rebound.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Harris with it, looking for his first basket still in this one. Fultz against Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, we're starting to see the pieces fall into place in OKC. Their number 2 overall pick, Chet Holmgren, showing tremendous promise. And the chemistry he's developing with Josh Giddey and SGA makes them very, very intriguing.
They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Banchero. Dort defending. Clock at 4. The Magic need to put one up here.
That hoop right there is why Suggs went top 5 in the draft. This young man makes things happen.
That's the end of the third, and it's tied up. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Malik Monk. Then there's Johnson, and it's Bol in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Back to Suggs. Pass to Harris to take the lead. Nails it from 3. And the Magic lead by 3.
Coming out of the half now, making a commitment and concentrated effort to get to the offensive boards has proven fruitful.
Gilgeous-Alexander up top.
I love when Gilgeous-Alexander looks to score because it forces the defense to act.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And following that, the number of second chance buckets they've tallied has been superb, showing no mercy in hitting the offensive glass.
Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Giddey comes in for Monk. The Thunder shooting around 33%, not the best offensive efficiency. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter, someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
And, you know, a close game, you got to find that edge. High-energy plays like that one can make a big difference.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Markelle Fultz.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
What you can't help but notice this half is how lights out they've been from the free throw line.
And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Here's Harris. It's tipped. Another shot, and he sinks the layup. Harris has got 5 points now in the quarter. Thunder with a lead. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, stolen by Fultz. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Here's Harris. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Magic lead by 1.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
A headache to track. Gilgeous-Alexander is a long 6'5" with point guard handles and, of course, that finishing ability we just saw.
Anthony's checked in for Orlando.
And collectively, as the game has progressed, they've been shooting really well from the charity stripe.
Anthony against Giddey. Carter, a screen on Giddey. Anthony, the pass to Carter. Kept alive. Outside Fultz. Williams grabs the board.
Yikes, how did he miss that? I mean, he makes 9 out of 10 of those. He is such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against Fultz. Got a hand on it, and he gets it back. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
So smart to use the reverse. He neutralized solid defense.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Fultz. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. Williams with the screen. Tries again. Here's Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Johnson. No good from outside.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Anthony. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And he might not be the biggest guy on the court, but Cole Anthony is explosive, Greg.
He is. I mean, he surprises you with how much lift he gets. Fearless when he's going at the rim. He's caught a number of defenders off guard with that burst.
Caro's checked in for Wagner. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Mark Dagnall had some words for his team over the last break. With it being such a tight game, he tried to lighten the mood in the huddle, saying, quote, "It's just a game, guys. Have fun. Stay loose. Let it fly. I believe in you guys. Let's see if that laid-back approach works."
And Allie, thanks. Giddey against Anthony. Carter, a screen on Giddey. 3-pointer, Anthony. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries. Neither team able to take a hold of this game.
Yeah, it's been a tight one. Numerous lead changes, very competitive.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes back up. Deflected.
An aggressive defender, Carter Jr., also excels at using those physical advantages he has to turn shots back.
It's deflected off his foot. And it's whistled a kick. And the Magic call time here. Harris is checked in for Orlando.
Magic substitution, Gary Harris.
Here's Wagner. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson.
What I love about Wagner is that he's a guy that never stops moving. He's always in action.
Good on the second one.
He missed a chance to put them up by 3. You know he'd like to have that one back.
Pass to Johnson. Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Wagner. From deep, Giddey connects from downtown. And the Thunder lead by 1.
And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Now Harris. Anthony in the post. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And he ends up making the second. And that ties this game up.
Could have taken the lead there, but instead, they're going to have to settle for the tie.
1:44 left in the final quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Now Carter defending. Hammers the lob through.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Three-pointer, Anthony. No luck on that one. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
1:05 left to play in the fourth quarter. Tries it from 19. Anthony misses. And for Oklahoma City, they're shooting an even 50% since the fourth quarter got underway. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And when you're a player like SGA, handling the ball late in crucial moments, you better get used to being at the line in big spots.
And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. 46 seconds left in the game. Anthony, the pass to Carter. And the Magic again can't hit. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Wendell Carter. He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Fultz, he's checked in for Anthony. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
Great job at the line, and it's now a 2-possession game. And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
And the Magic call time here. They're down by 5. 27 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Carter from outside, and the rebound goes to the Thunder. They've led by as much as 10, and he commits the intentional foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that increases the lead to 6. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Harris misses, and they go to the intentional foul. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Here's Banchero to stop the run. Wagner for 3. It's not going to go for him. And so it's Oklahoma City winning this one. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. But at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing.